Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
There it is.
Jacom was saying we have no sound.
Who did that in there? That's usually never.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
That's
Well,
not good.
thank you, Jacom. Whoop, whoop yourself. All is well now. I'm not going to.
We got to restart it all. We
Nope.
got to talk about how Rip is a nice guy. He gave us 2 chase wheel spins. Dice roll is 10. We also got to talk about what else were we talking about? Oh, a bunch of series are ready to close out.
Yeah. We might as well just do the top to bottom, you know?
There you go.
And there you go. There we go. See, it's all good now. It's all good now, baby. Yeah, what else? Nothing. I yelled. That's nothing new. I'm feeling much better. Mikey baby's the tire one over there. You were what game were you at last night?
That was the Schaumburg Boomers home opener.
Home opener.
Start of the season. It was very hectic. They came back from behind and won. It was great. Got to
that's
interview
fun.
some players and got to watch the fireworks show. I actually know the people who shoot off the fireworks as well through another whole venture. So go through behind the scenes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I know fireworks guys, but that's another story for another day.
Well, we talked with the broadcasters for a little bit. We talked with some of the coaches on both sides because it was the Windy City Thunderbolts, so we kind of knew their coaches as well. Talked to my friend Hannah, who's the in-game host. Talked to some of the players, like I said, after the game on the field, and then go run off the field, go around, go to the fireworks behind the outfield wall. And it's some haunt buddies of mine that actually shoot off the fireworks. Yeah. So I ate this like triple decker burger and regretted it on my 3-mile run later after that. So
You didn't have to run 3 miles.
I didn't have to, but it was 11:15, and I was like, that's the only thing I haven't done today is exercise. Here we go.
You fool. All right.
It made it to the cool down lap. Then it was, questionable.
You fool. But you're not a fool if you hop in this black and blue half and half authentic helmet series. Y'all went to town on this last night, or if y'all weren't in here last night, those freaks last night, because the freaks come out at night,
Yes.
really went to town on that black and blue half and half, but they didn't get everything. They left us some good beans there. Bang, boom, love fireworks. Boom, Jacom. That's right. That's what's up, man. There was an old Daniel Tosh bit. Was hey, you. He would just like point at someone in the crowd, which is like, that's my crowd work right there. Not like, hey, where are you from? It's like, you. Fireworks or a parade? And they're like, But it's like, yeah, fireworks. Fireworks 10 times out of 10 over a parade. Like parade, yay for walking. Good job. Fireworks, like Jacom says, bang, boom, bang, boom, as well in this black and blue series. You got Tony Romo on the Rip Speed Flex right there. Give me a little Tony Romo there, Mike.
I don't know about that, Rip. It's really early in the morning. Not really sure if we're going to see any of those helmets all that quickly, but I'm guessing a bunch of these people are going to be jumping in here. It's kind of a coin toss in this half and half.
How you doing
series.
there, Tony? You a little backed up? You sound like you could use a good PM.
I probably could. Here's a guy that's like really a half and half situation. It's what I call a coin toss because it's 50-50 there. So half and half.
You just sound like a Simpsons character at this point.
Takes a lot out of me, but we're good.
I appreciate your performance and your sacrifice here, Mike, of your vocal
Don't
cords.
you worry about it.
You gotta you need a little theater training so you learn not to rely so much on your vocal cords and you're able to project it from your diaphragm. Don't worry,
true.
we'll have a
That is
workshop
true.
after this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Jacom, we were all thinking it. Where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. This Marshall Falk custom Speed Flex Rip, crazy colors with that gold and the black. You got all that, and you got Rams on the middle there. You got the St. Louis gold right there, Hall of Famer, all that beautiful stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. Not to be outdone, this two-tone chrome Speed Flex for Saquon Barkley, the Offensive Player of the Year, 2,000 yard, right? He surpassed 2,000 yards. Saquon Barkley, man, Super Bowl champion, color match visor, hot diggity dang. And for our, you want speed flexes? Boom, we got 3 speed flexes right there. Also, this Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp, of course, the half and half speed flexes, half full-size authentics. I don't personally know what the count is. I like to, as they say in the wrestling business, shoot on this. I don't want any spoilers. I want my reactions to be pure. So I don't know. I don't know what that Sapp is, but I know some of y'all got your spreadsheets out there and y'all keeping count. Y'all counting your beans, which is fine. Count your beans. Someone counting a lot of beans this upcoming season for the Los Angeles Chargers. Ladd McConkey on the chrome two-tone frosty speed flex right here. His signature right in that speed flex sweet spot that we all know and love. Absolutely gorgeous there. Ladd McConkey on the speed flex in the diamonds, which we don't have. Yeah, no, we still do have that. We do have that, as well as this scary Terry McLaurin on this beautiful Washington Commanders speed flex, Scary Terry inscription right there. Absolutely gorgeous. You got that bold W right in that speed flex sweet spot. Absolutely gorgeous there. It's Scary Terry on the speed flex. We still got so many. Peyton Manning, the sheriff, 5-time MVP, 2-time Super. Damn, I knew I would have my chance in the beam. But what were you looking for, Jacom? Let us know. We may have what you're looking for elsewheres on the board and in the live break page, such as this Peyton Manning on the Salute to Service 3.0 right there. You got that Indianapolis blue ink right there on the signature. Not to be outdone, he's trying to get that. What is it? It was AARP, right? That's the insurance he's trying to get, or what is it? Navy Federal Credit Union.
Rob Gronkowski?
Yeah.
USAA.
USAA, that's what it is.
Yeah,
I almost put him in the advanced.
AARP.
Yeah.
He's not that far gone
Hey,
yet.
I'll say this, though. Anyone can sign up for the AARP. You don't have to be a certain age. Yeah, so get your discounts, y'all. I would love if we accepted AARP discounts.
Yeah, right.
Right, and AAA discounts. Why don't we? But yeah, you get Rob Gronkowski, you get Gronk on that. New England Patriots, Salute to Service, full-size authentic. Still got Micah Parsons, one of the most fearsome. ARP is 50+, but you could just sign. You could sign up to get them. I know, Bobby. That's what it's for, but technically they don't have any age restrictions as far as signing up for a newsletter, I suppose. And yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I've been intending to. Someone who doesn't need that yet, Micah Parsons, one of the game's most terrifying edge rushers, coming at you on that Dallas alternate. On the Honolulu Blue Lions alternate, the Speed Flex, Aiden Hutchinson. I love this one. This is going to be at the top of my list for today that I would love to see get pulled here in the Diamonds. Aiden Hutchinson, again, another defensive monster. Sadly, didn't get to play too much last year. Got shelved pretty early. Looking forward to him causing all sorts of havoc going into the next year. One of the best wide receivers in the game, and boy, doesn't it seem like they all seem to come from LSU. You got Justin Jefferson on the satin purple Minnesota Vikings alternate right here. Absolutely gorgeous, full-size authentic. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP, most valuable player on the classic current Buffalo Bills Speed Flex. That's a must-have for any collector looking to, really fill out their best in the game right now. Or best in the game all time. Ladd McConkey, of course, on that Speed Flex. And we got this Lawrence Taylor on the era-specific New York Giants, full-size authentic, I like to say. And then unphotoed, we still have James Harrison and Jim Kelly. Bill's great. Jim Kelly. Baseball. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge. Baseball. Rocking and rolling here. This has definitely moved since yesterday. 11 headliners left, 17 boxes left in the baseball. Scusi. We have here Jeff Bagwell, one of the best hitters in a real illustrious hitting history that Houston has. Houston's hitting history, Triple H, as it were. Jeff Bagwell, one of the killer bees, with that crunched down batting stance of his. Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer, absolute legend here on a bat. Carlton, again, the baseball is just all full of either Hall of Famers, MVPs, or just current absolute stars that are going to be future both. One or the other, if not both. Carlton Fisk on the silver White Sox helmet. That is just super cool. And I would love for them to wear that in real life, but then on a sunny day, that reflection would probably mess some people up.
Possibly.
Hideki Matsui, Godzilla, on this super unique. He's even got the Godzilla inscription on it too. That's awesome. I've never seen anything like the white alternate New York Yankees helmet. Excellent right there. Chase Utley on that alternate Phillies helmet right there. Mr. Utley, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. That's right. It's Pops here on the LA Angels alternate. Go ahead and wear that while you go ahead and knock dingers out with no batting gloves. I dare you. Manny Machado, former Baltimore Oriole, current longstanding San Diego Padre, Manny Machado, absolutely devastating hitter at the plate. In the jerseys, we got MVP Ronald Acuna Jr. and the last Triple Crown winner last Triple Crown winner of all time, who knows, Miguel Cabrera, and also Raleigh Fingers, Jazz Chisholm, and Pete Rose in the unlisted headliners. Getting on and that good stuff. College, another one of our Chase Wheelspins, 7 headliners, 9 boxes. Real thick odds for headliners there. That's one way to put it. We got this Jonathan Taylor Rip Speed Flex. Matte finish on the Rip Speed Flex with the Wisconsin Badgers and the Indianapolis Colts. That color match ink. Beautiful for that Colts there. Midwest Madness on the Jonathan Taylor. And then we also still have the CeeDee Lamb on the full-size Sooners Authentic. We still have Steve Smith Sr. on that Utes Authentic. Matte finish, little special logo right there. Beautiful signature across the front of that helmet. And then we still have Heisman Trophy winner Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, Warren Moon. There we go. All in the secondary. Beautiful stuff there. Tanya, it's Rip and Mike in the morning, baby. Good to see you back in the break room. I'm just going to have to go back to these diamonds real quick to show you a little something, although I'm pretty sure you don't need to be shown nothing, but I'm just going to leave this here. That's all I'm going to do, Mike. I'm just going to leave this on the screen for a little bit.
Tanya jumped into the baseball and the double for the practice squad. Tanya, what are you chasing? I can tell you in the practice squad, we still have that Mike Evans, the Bo Jackson, and Jim Kelly. The baseball, it could be anything. There's plenty of stuff still on the table. Let me know.
It wouldn't be a morning zoo if I didn't have my soundboard. Mike, just so you know, I was playing a bunch of sound effects while you were doing that.
Very nice.
Tanya, who are you looking for in the baseball? And while y'all popping off, this is the vibe I love in the morning right here. I love it. We're having a good time. Thanks everybody for tuning in here on an early Friday morning to Mike and Rip in the morning, baby. Rip and Mike in the morning. We're having a good time, and I love that. I love y'all having a good time. But yeah, let me know. I'm curious to hear what you're going for in the baseball. I'm assuming that Manny Machado, perhaps perchance. Where was I? We did the college. We did the black and blue earlier. A win, Mike. What's left in the baseball? Just ran down that, but I'll do it real quick one more time. We got that Jeff Bagwell still there, that Carlton Fisk, the Matsui with the Godzilla inscription, Chase Utley, Vlad Guerrero Sr. All right, Chandler Dunning, you ain't trying to antagonize me that early in the morning. It's you know. We all got things we could say. Go Gators. Manny Machado on the alternate helmet there. So I know you like your former San Diego Chargers So if that's what you're looking for, we got that right there. It was once stealing a poker game, and Longoria signed one of his practice bats for me. That is awesome. That is sweet. I took a little bit of a break from baseball for a little while, and it was really nice to come back and see that Evan Longoria was still rocking and rolling, you know?
Yeah.
And we have on laundry, Acuna Jr. and Miggy Cabrera still available. Sorry, Mike, you were going to say?
No, I was just saying he's a good dude.
Good dude. All right. College practice squad for Eva Longoria, Eva Longoria taking a page out of the Stanley Tucci playbook and has her own CNN series called Searching for Spain. Which, Mike, did you ever tap into that Searching for Italy series with Stanley Tucci, with the Tooch?
I don't
Tucci
think
gang?
I did. No,
Dude,
no.
highly suggested. It should be on Max if you have Max.
Yeah.
It's a good watch, and especially for a couple eye-towels like ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Not bad. Yes, the Tooch was great. Yeah, the Manny. There you go. I knew it. Called it. Our practice squad to keep our T to B RD moving along. We got that Mike Evans on the authentic, and I'm truly looking forward to seeing how the license of it all works for this Bo Jackson license jersey. That's all two-toned and whatnot. And then we also have Jim Kelly also in the unphotoed headliners. Did we also go over what's left in trick play? Practice squad. Nope, that's it right here. Boom, right there. Miss Bourdain, though, yeah, Bobby, my wife is currently going through currently no reservations? She's going through a rewatch of that right now. We'll just throw on no reservations or parts unknown, just like for a good stretch, like once every year. It's such good, just like it's background watching that turns into like, well, I'm invested now. What size shirts are we both? Tanya. Oh my,
Wow. Okay. I am a medium.
I fluctuate between a medium and large. So if it's easier to get two mediums, that also works. But also, I'm not blushing, but that's so sweet. Thank you, Tanya. But yeah, that was our practice squad and our vault. Our practice squad, by the way, 7 boxes, 3 headliners. Vault, pretty much the same position, but 2 vault keys are still out there, the 300 and the 100. So we have the 7 boxes, 3 headliners, and 2 vault keys. So 5 good shots at some good stuff, including this Puka Nacua Rave. It's on a rep, but displays just as beautifully. And again, the same thing with Ladd, the same thing with Scary Terry, same thing with a lot of these like up-and-coming wide receivers that we have up in the break room. We're getting a lot of them, and now is the time. Now is the time when there's a lot less traffic. It's the off season. It's kind of the downtime for football. This is the absolute opportunity to stock up on stuff like this, on guys who are going to be making a mark in this upcoming season, and people are going to be wanting these. There will be a demand for Puka Nacuas. There will be a demand for Terry McLaurin's. There will be a demand even for the Aiden Hutchinsons, especially after he was out for so long last year. Like, they're going to come back. They're going to start making big plays, and the spots in the room are going to be filling up a hell lot quicker than they are these days. Again, downtime of the year. Again, we're primarily a football room, but you can have the ammunition you want for trades. You can have the ability to stock back up, to buy into more breaks by just flipping these on your various platforms. You know, this is such a great time. Break box, I'd love to break some boxes, baby.
We do have
there we go. All right,
a black and blue. Sorry, they didn't pull down the stuff from yesterday, so. We didn't have the right orders in there. We
do a
have
little
the right
housekeeping and
now.
maintenance.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, we are ready to go in the half and half double box break.
Okay.
This should be number 8. Oh, they don't have that right either. Hold on. Give me a
Do
second.
what you got to do. I'm going to finish up.
are
The
we
vault
doing
is
here,
practically
guys?
done because we have this Puka Nacua, we got the Lawrence Taylor on the camo, and we have the Phil Simms, Giants legend Phil Simms in the unphotoed headliner. And jerseys, Butkus and Bledsoe. Butkus right there, Bledsoe unphotoed. And minis, most everything. Minis, we got 24 boxes, 11 headliners. Most of these headliners still available. LT, Champ Bailey, AJ Brown, Jim Kelly, Robert Mathis, Dickerson, Moon, Ray Lewis, Gore, Jones, Aaron Jones, Patrick Willis in the unphotoed. So a lot of beautiful stuff there in the minis. But as everyone is clamoring for, let's go ahead and get to what we're all here to do when you get right down to it.
Break some boxes.
So please.
There we go.
Cool. For Black and Blue double number 8, please dropping 2 box numbers. If you are Josh Underwood, Chandler Dunning, I know you're in here, or Josh Andres. Good luck, everybody, in the break, J.A. says. That's the beautiful stuff right there. That's sportsmanship. Josh Underwood, Chandler Dunning, or Josh Andres. J.A., the other J.A. So many J.A.s. A couple good initials there, J.A.
Yeah.
The sauce. It is the sauce that makes this, that keeps this going here. So we'll go
Sauce or
ahead.
is it gravy, though?
Are you a gravy family? Did y'all come up calling it gravy?
I'm a gravy family, yeah.
Interesting.
That's it, Rip and I can't be friends anymore.
Interesting.
Guys, we have a
My
problem.
mom and I were having a conversation about this. She's like, do you hear? We never called it gravy.
But when there's meat in the sauce?
Never.
Still no?
That's a meat sauce.
Because marinara is sauce. That's
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's marinade.
See, this is the first time I've heard this distinction.
Yeah.
So that's interesting to me.
If it's got the meat in there, it's gravy. But if it doesn't, it's
All
sauce.
right. All right. We still haven't heard a box call or a wheel request. So I'm going to wait. It's moving a little quickly. So that once that half and half gets eaten up, gobbled up by our logo, I'm going to go to the wheel. And this wheel would be out of 30, even though there's only 7 left. Should I just go to the number picker? Let's just go to the number picker.
Yeah.
Why not?
Like that.
What do we have left?
We have.
All right, there we go. Chandler got in before I
7 and
switched it
17.
over,
Oh, there we
so we're good. 7 and 17. Where's my half? There it is. Boom. Beautiful. Thank you, Chandler. Chandler. And, I'll forgive that.
First thing in the morning. All right.
All right, let's go ahead and randomize our names here for our spots in the division. Salud, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. And we are going 10 times on the dice roll today. 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Boom. Geez a whiz. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Sorry. This didn't, Chandler isn't letting the picker ruin his streak. Good morning, Rip. Hold on. Yep, no, I got it up here. We see what it is. Got 10 times on here. Got it right at the end. Apologies. Rusty for not having been in the host seat yesterday. But that is, we got the 10 times right here. So we are all good. We are all good in the hood. There we go. Yeah, as it catches up, you will hear me atone. You will hear me atone. So here we go. Let's get our names. I'll let everyone catch up while we do this. But while that happens, Josh Andres in the NFC North. Josh Underwood, NFC South. Josh Andres in the NFC East. It's the blinding pink. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I'm just too loud. Josh Andres, NFC East and West. Chandler Dunning, AFC North and South. AFC East and West, Josh Andres. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Hopefully everyone's caught up on the feed, on the stream. Here's box number 7 of 30 in the half and half.
And while you guys are waiting for this, we have 2 spots remaining in that baseball single.
You'll love to hear it. Let's hit a single this morning. Build off of that. You know, hit some singles and doubles.
I like this bag.
So far, so good. So far, so good. Hey, Mike, I hope your vocal cords aren't too blown out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Oh, boy, it's Tony Romo.
Romos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man! Oh, this is awesome. This is sweet. Oh, I love the finish on that upper like silver and blue Cowboys. That is really cool. This is beautiful. Beckett certification. The sauce is back. There we go. NFC East, Josh Andres. The sauce. Go ahead and clean it up here. Oh, that's beautiful finish, like on that rip between. Oh, that's beautiful. The shadowing. This is gorgeous. Excellent piece. Oh yeah, this is in black and blue. Hold on. What are we looking for here? I think that might be it. Just a couple of dings, sort of on the back. You see those two little, looks like a spider bite almost.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's gotta
right?
be what it is. That's very minimal.
Lucky for you, you don't have to display that. So, boom. There we go. This is so sweet. Oh my God, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Josh Andres, welcome back.
Now, here's a guy, Rip.
Who's the
that,
guy, Mike?
You know, we talked about him here in the break room, and here he comes out already.
Well, there you go. You know, first thing in the morning, you do a couple of. I need to. Football season needs to come back so I can better hone my Romo. We could do dueling Romos on the show. That's what the morning
Awesome
shows
lit
are
indeed,
for. You
Jakar.
know,
Yeah.
bits. You know, impressions. Like, look, yeah, we are opening breaks like Jeff August requested. You know, but. It's all about, like, you know, as is Josh Andres' nickname. It's all about that sauce, you know? And that's our special sauce. Yeah. Sounds more like, it does sound more like Macho Man Randy Savage. Like in the morning, a little tired, Macho. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I can use a little bit of the cream that rises to the top. Yeah. Freak out. Yeah. Tony Romo.
I was doing both Romo and who's in the booth with him. I always forget.
Macho Man Tony Romo.
Yeah, I know. What's the other guy's name? I'm blanking.
Nance?
Yeah, Jim Nance. Yeah. Because now here's a guy
Then you get Nance.
that's just like
Here we are.
Patrick Mahomes.
On the 18th
You know?
of Augusta. Awesome. All right. One down. Box number 17 to go. That's going to put us at 5 boxes left after this. So, excitement. The anticipation is palpable. We still got that Falk. We still got that Barkley, two of the best running backs to ever do it. We still got that Sapp, one of the most devastating defensive linemen in the game of all time. Here we go. And again, I'm proclaiming proudly, I don't know what the count is of Authentics to Speed Flexes. You know? I don't like to often proclaim proudly my ignorance, but in this situation, I am. And I don't care who knows it.
Not a big deal.
All right, we got some newer blood right here. Got some newer blood. That's right.
I've seen him on the board as a headliner before.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe a secondary, but
Well, here we go for those Carolina Panthers, baby, on the full-size authentic. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a classic Panthers lid right here. Xavier Legette right here on the full-size authentic. Beckett certified. Looky here. Beautiful job, man. Had a solid rookie year. And you know, they're building something there in Carolina, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, this is one of the building blocks right here. One to hang on to perhaps. Or you know, has a big breakout game, you know, week 1, 2, 3, and pop that sucker on the internet. Cash in. I think the black and blue here might just be I don't know if it's like the inside of the pads are just off center or I guess the logo's a little scraped up there. But
hard to tell. From
again,
here.
yeah, you got to really have a magnifying glass to see what's going on there. But yeah, there we go. NFC South. Double Joshes on the win.
Yeah.
Josh Underwood. Congrats. There we go. Xavier Legette.
Very nice, guys. Well, where are we going from there? Like I said, the baseball single break is 2 to go. The single break in the diamonds is 6 to go. and so is the single break in the vault. So you guys are liking those singles, jump on in there. Com said, I'll buy that for $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
I think somebody's gonna be selling that for a little bit more than just $1 US.
$1, Bob.
What's left in the black and blue? Michael Convey's asking. Well, we just pulled this Tony Romo, so that means as far as headliners, Marshall Faulk and Saquon Barkley on speed flexes.
Not too shabby.
And Warren Sapp in the unphotoed headliners. You got 3 headliners in 5 boxes remaining.
I want to see that Warren Sapp personally, but I'm a Florida man. I'm a sicko.
Yeah.
Sorry, seen RoboCop last night. Can't get that saying out of my head. Same here, man. That's what I thought of immediately when you said that.
I'll buy that for $1.
When's the last time you seen RoboCop, Mike?
It's been a while, but I did. I think my dad showed it to me when I was like 16, maybe.
Oh, I was gonna say it's usually way too young when a father shows his son RoboCop.
Yeah.
I know it was
forget
way
how
too
old I
young for
was.
me.
Yeah.
But then again, there was also like a RoboCop cartoon when I was growing up.
Right? Isn't that so crazy that like they made the movie so R-rated and then like here's a cartoon.
They would
as
do
well.
it time and time again. Not only that, but like they'd also put out like action figures for all these R-rated movies that we couldn't see.
Right.
Or like movies like why would I, as an 8-year-old, be interested to go see the Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie? You know?
Like you're sitting there and you're like, why does Bobby's action character fly? Like,
Yeah.
can you fly, Bobby? And then you find out years later, you're like, oh, that's why Bobby can fly.
Some of those Terminator 2 action figures back in the day, though, those were friggin' sick. The one
Yeah.
where you can like fill them up with the metal or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Super
those are probably a lot of money now.
Yeah, that is, boy. If you ever saw my office, my friend, you would see a lot of stuff. You'd see some Demolition Man action figures. All mint on card, baby. All mint on card. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody, to the Ultimate Autographs Break Room here, UA in the AM with Rip and Mike here in the morning. We are getting to it. We already got started with this absolutely gorgeous Tony Romo Rip Speed Flex from our Black and Blue series. So negligible is that black and blue, but so beautiful is this custom artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, one of the best quarterbacks, one of the most memorable, notable quarterbacks of all time there for America's team, Anthony Romo. Right there. Excellent job. So where are we going next? What's next on the docket? What do we have on the agenda?
Well, it looks like everybody's buying back into that black and blue because those
Chase
speed
is
flexes
on,
are
baby.
still there.
Got them 2 speed flexes. That Marshall Faulk one I'm looking forward to seeing. Real bad. But again, also, I want to see that Warren Sapp because I'm a Florida sicko.
Yeah.
So, I can't be helped there.
Naturally.
Our Chase Wheelspin are the jerseys. And why isn't my Chase up here there? Thank you. And college. Just as this has a great headliner ratio in the half and half, college, 7 headliners. CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor on a Rip Speed Flex, Matt Finish, Steve Smith Sr., Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Beans Ward, and Warren Full Moon. Sorry, man, I'm Mad Men pilled. What can I say?
Yeah.
And then, out of 9 boxes. Plus, there's still some NIL deals in there. So we got our lottery balls as well to play with. Where did that go? I think that's on your side.
Ladder balls are over here, yes.
The keeper of the balls,
well,
Mike.
I don't know about that. My own, yes.
They are. What are you talking about, Mike?
I mean, the ones over here in the lottery thing.
Yeah. Okay.
These are my own now.
No, I know. Well, you said I don't know about that. They're right there. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Stop arguing with me.
Not all the other ones. though.
Jeez, yes, and Mike. Yes, and
I don't want all the other ones. This is enough.
we need to be stopped.
It's way too early.
Oh my God. And then the jerseys. We got that Tech Buckus and the Drew Bledsoe as well. I want to see that Bledsoe. I hope it's on that like middle period Patriots jersey. You know what I mean? Between like the Patriot Pat ones and then the like digital looking ones they have now, but that super 90s kind of like bold, stroke, shadow.
That would be the era.
All my Photoshop terms.
Jersey Simon said, I got to sit in one of the Demolition Man police cars when they were filming in LA. They parked the cars in the Embassy Suites parking lot in El Segundo. They were using the not yet opened new I-105 freeway for the chase scenes. The embassy was at the end of the 105, just across from LAX. Dude, that is cool.
Man, I swear to God, we're gonna have
That
to
is
have like
sick.
a gather around the fire night with Jersey Slime one night, one day,
we-
one something.
One
'Cause
show where it's a live break room. We don't even break helmets. We just have
just tell us your story.
we just have Bob zoom in and tell us a bunch of stories.
Truly. My question for Bob is that's cool and all, but do you even know how to use the 3 seashells? My guy?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Oh, yeah.
Seashells by the seashore.
What an insane movie Demolition Man is. I could watch it endlessly, but it is so bananas. That is the coolest right there. The only universe in which the fast food wars happened.
Yeah.
Taco Bell came out on top. That's all I'm gonna say. Heck yeah. So we are. What do we got? One left.
Yeah.
In the next double for the half and half, which is honestly just time appropriate here.
Come on, ladies
breaking
and
the
gents.
half and half in the morning. Dunzo?
Let's close it out.
Dunzo Magunzo.
We got one more to go.
Okay, one more to go. I thought
like
you were
said.
talking. I thought you were talking like it closed. That
just egging 'em
baseball
on.
single or the single. It's messing me up because it's called double play.
Right. Yeah. I got that a little bit too.
But yeah, the baseball single is 2 spots away. What an incredible price point for the insane level of names that are in this baseball series right here. Absolutely out of control, cuckoo bananas. If you ask me, who am I? I'm just the Joe Schmo in the host seat. What can I do? What can I say? Huh? Yeah, so that's gotta happen.
There
pretty
we
soon.
go.
There we go. We did it.
Jay August
J.A., my guy.
jumping on in there, taking that last spot. Closer magic, maybe.
Hero.
Sniper magic.
A hero amongst the break room, Jeffrey August.
Nope. No. There we go. All right.
Number 9. Please drop me 2 boxes for the baseball double number 9. Or no, sorry, not
Yeah, I
baseball
was like,
double.
wait.
The
Black and blue.
black and blue double. My bad, y'all. 2 box numbers for the black and blue double. Black and blue, not baseball. Black and blue. Ronnie Sayer, Sean Schumann, Chandler Dunning, Michael Convey, Jeff August. Please drop me 2 numbers for the black and blue double number 9. By the way, the embassy in El Segundo served the world's best hash browns during breakfast. Who'd have figured? Who'd have figured? World's best hash browns. Put that on the embassy suites there. 19 and 27. 19 and the 27.
Let me go grab those for you guys. I will put the last double up, but that will be the last one of that series.
19. Yeah, 19 and 27. All right, that's all saved up there. Let's get our names in the randomizer and actually.
Excuse me, Tony. There we go.
Let me actually randomize these up on screen this time. Bam. That's right, Chacom. Good luck, peeps. Get it. 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Michael Convey in the NFC North. I don't know what that voice is. I don't know who that's supposed to be. NFC South, Jeff August. NFC East, Sean Schumann. NFC West, AFC North, Ronnie Sayer. AFC South, Chandler Dunning. AFC East, Ronnie Sayer. AFC West, Chandler Dunning. Best of luck, everybody. What are we looking at here? Marshall Falk, NFC West, Ronnie Sayer. Saquon, NFC East, Sean Schumann. Warren Sapp, potentially NFC South or AFC West, depending on what lid he's going to be on. So best of luck. Good luck, everybody. Here come both flexes, says Tripod Todd.
Oh boy.
We
If
shall
only.
see.
Let's see.
All right. Here we go.
Can we get that lucky?
Ow. Oh, the corner of this box just attacked my midsection. Ooh, okay. Something a little special here. This is fun. This is fun. Hey, this is fun. Not even. He's a secondary headliner elsewhere, but not even listed. And this is going to be on a special little helmet right here. Look at this Giants
Oh, wow.
flash for Phil Simms.
Oh.
I know. Super Bowl winner, Phil Simms, Giants legend. This is pretty sick.
Wow.
Full-size authentic. Beckett certified. This is a bonus banger. That's
Yeah.
what you call a hidden gem right there.
And we look at, like you said, we have Phil Simms as a secondary headliner in the vault, but that just shows you how good this black and blue series is he's not even listed.
And the black and and as far as that dented can, as it were, there's like a little scuff right here, but that's it. That is absolutely sweet. So it's not a Saquon, but Sean, that Saquon could still be coming your way.
Yeah.
But
Possible double up.
this is fantastic.
That's awesome.
I'm tickled by this. On like the Giants rave too, or not rave, flash.
Flash, yeah.
Looking beautiful
That
right
is
there.
Sick. That is cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stunned. Like it's just. Do we have Phil on the board elsewhere?
Yeah, he is
just in the vault.
secondary in the vault. Yeah.
But that was the one I ran over already. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Could be a double up, is right, Chandler?
Could be hiding in any of these other series as well if we have him in this break room twice now. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Jay August saying sap time. Could be, or it's a speed flex. Well, we know one thing is for sure. There will be another break of this series with a speed flex in it because we only have one box left. We have two speed flexes still on the board.
That's right. That's
So-
right. The chases. I'm gonna keep
jump into that
Mr.
double?
Sims up here.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
We either got to jump into that double right now, guys, or we can jump into the single because those will be the last two for this series. I actually have to double check. I don't
Oh,
believe-
that was Hofstetter, wasn't it? Jersey Slime here. Need a double for the Chandler trade. Yeah, Phil Simms won a Super Bowl MVP award. Simms did not play in the second Parcells Super Bowl due to injury. Who was the Giants QB in that game? I'm pretty sure it was Jeff Hofstetter. Could be very wrong.
That's
It
what-
was
that's
Jeff
what I'm saying.
Hofstetler.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, okay, so I get Jeff Hofstetler and Hofstetter confused because there's a comedian with that last name. And long story, but yes. Here we go. 27 out of 30 in the black and blue. There's going to be 3 boxes left after this. What do we got? Okie dokie. Oh, the reflection. Oh, the reflection is so bright. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's a double up. Double up, double up. We got this Saquon. Custom Chrome two-tone.
What did we say?
Beckett certification.
Double up.
Oh, way to go, Mr. Shoe Dog, Mr. Sean Schumann. Got that SB right on the sweet spot. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. 2 NFC East legends right there. Double up. And again, this is black and blue. I'm looking for something crazy. It's like there's a little bit of scuffing, but also again on the chrome, that's just prone to happen. Loving this visor. Visor's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful hit right there. Beautiful piece. Sean Schumann. There you go. And that giving the box calling credit to Jeff August as he should so do. Chandler Dunning, loving it. J.A., you're welcome. O.J. Anderson was that Super Bowl's MVP. Thank you very much, Jersey Slime. And also thanks to myself and Mike. You're welcome, Sean Schumann. This was
Not a problem.
It's been a pleasure, may I say. Fantastic.
I just sit here and do the numbers.
And I just sit here and open
No
boxes.
need to thank me. I'm but a morsel, you know.
We are but vessels.
Yeah.
You know? We are enacting the break's will y'all are enacting the breaks will through us.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm just feeling very popey and religiously today for no particular reason.
He's a White Sox fan.
Confirmed.
Confirmed by his
Confirmed.
brother. He never lived in Indiana. Confirmed by his brother.
Yeah. So take that, Cubs.
Yeah, exactly. Got him. That's it. White Sox are winning the World Series this year. It's
I just love that
confirmed.
there's a non-zero chance that the current Pope has maybe had a chocolate cake shake.
It's yes. So Portillo's is about to run the world. The White Sox are going to win the World Series. The Bears are going to win the Super Bowl. The Blackhawks are going to be back up on top. The Bulls are going to the finals and winning 10 straight years in a row. Michael Jordan's coming back out of retirement. The U.S. is going to win the FIFA World Cup, the Olympics, especially the hockey part of the Olympics. And on top of it, we're winning everything. It's USA, baby, all day. USA Pope, right? Like,
again, I'll just say this: I'm excited for the fact that Pope Leo has potentially saved big money at Menards.
yes, he has. You know it.
Since you're not a
bet
Jersey
he has Empire
paisano, you
on his
can't
floor.
use bada bing, bada boom. This is how the world ends.
But you could use the bada bing like in Sopranos.
Well, again, we're not Jersey.
Yeah, but
You
but we're Italian and we have the extension of it,
Buddy Christ is coming. Buddy Christ, Dogma's getting re-released in theaters because Kevin Smith finally got the rights back to that.
There you go.
So it's going to get a Blu-ray, a 4K, and it's getting a re-release in theaters. I would love to go see Dogma in theaters. That's a Jersey movie right there.
They're going to be replacing the wine in the Vatican City with Malort.
Oh boy. Got my wife might convert to Catholicism if that's the case.
Everybody's going to be taking communion. They're just going to have the worst looks on their faces. The Chicago handshake is going to be the new communion. Oh my gosh. Do you think that they have dibs
right.
chairs at the Vatican City for parking?
Well, yeah, that's what they use for the Pope Mobile spot. Is a bridge chair.
You move my dibs chair. You're going to have to get out of the city now, huh?
Hey, come on, no, there was no chair. There was no Chinese, no chair.
And we don't take pictures of the ceilings in the Vatican City. Or you go outside into the alley. You honk your horn as you go through the alley, huh?
But of course, the horn that gets honked because it's in Europe is. We got a baseball. See, I was just a little early with that baseball. So here we go. Got that single. We're hitting a ground ball single right here. But so far, fun day here in the break room. It is not yet 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we are crushing it here. It is a dominant NFC East table right now. All we're missing is hey, chat, let's do this. Let's attack that diamond so we get that Terry McLaurin out here and we complete the NFC East. Just for fun. What else are we doing?
I'm in.
All right, great. See, Mike's in.
There's those names. Let me double check that these are all the right break numbers. That is it's supposed to be number 8. Okay. They're setting me up for failure here, but we're good. Don't you worry. Okay, there we go. That is correct.
All right. We good?
The color. Yep.
Sweet. Please drop me a box number for the baseball single. John Sutter, Chandler Dunning, Kyle Snyder, Tanya Nizovsky, Jeff August, and Connor O'Donohue. Please drop me a box number or a wheel request for the baseball single, the baseball single box break. Please drop me a number or wheel request. Jeff August here hitting me up with box number 1 just before Tanya gets in there. Sorry, Tanya, we are going with box number 1 in the baseball series as I adjust my ticker. Boom. Brat. I'm going to use that one instead of bada bing, bada boom. Brat.
You could still use bada bing.
Cool.
Say it out.
All right. Let's get this randomizer up 10 times. Y'all know the deal. 4, 5, 6. And if you're in here watching and you don't know the deal, by all means, feel free to ask. Welcome in if you're new here. My bookends theory has now hit Young, Favre, and Saquon. It's real. There we go, Jeff August. Getting conspiratorial here in the break room. I love it, man. Looking like Jim Carrey in the number 23, I imagine. That's my headcanon right there. 7, 8, 9, 10. John Sutter up in that top spot, and we'll go ahead and take our time with these divisions as they are baseball and are different. So, John Sutter, Rangers, Texas Rangers, Cincinnati Reds, and New York Metropolitans. Meet the Mets. Tanya, Tanya, sorry you're not in that Padres spot, but you are in the St. Louis Cardinals, Miami Marlins spot. Chandler Dunning, you are in the Angels and Braves spot. Kyle Snyder, Yankees and Astros. Chandler Dunning as well. Tigers, Dodgers and Mariners. Connor O'Donohue, both Guardians, White Sox, Pirates, and Padres, Red Sox. Boy, I can't wait till we get a Skeens auto in here.
Oh,
you know that's going to be a big chase once we do. And yeah, Padres and Red Sox. And Jeff August rounding things out with the Phillies and Brewers. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Box number 1 in the baseball series. Let's get at it. What do we got? Ooh, feels like a helmet. Hey, I like these colors. Matching me here, baby.
Ooh.
With the match, my color match.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
I love that.
so we thought he'd probably be on the Yankees, but alas, Jazz Chisholm
Oh, very
on
nice.
the Marlins
hit.
lid. That is a win for Tanya.
Nice,
So,
Tanya.
Hey,
You got Tanya a win too?
I finally got Tanya a win. There we go.
right.
On the beautiful.
Tanya's going to be at all
There
the
we
9
go.
a.m. shows
This is
now.
the best colorway you could have gotten for the Marlins too, right here. This is sweet. Jazz Chisholm, absolutely beautiful.
No way.
Love that. We got the. What do we got? It looks like we've got both double certification here, MLB and Fanatics on the certification.
Yeah.
This is Purdy, and is a headliner. So crushing it with the headliners today. We're gonna leave him up here. Tanya, congrats from my hometown to you, Jazz Chisholm.
Very nice hit.
It was such a wonderful fit when he was on the Marlins. They had a Bohemian Appreciation Night, Bohemian Heritage Night.
Did they
When
really?
he was there, he was the star of the night, man. I don't think Yankees are gonna be doing that anytime soon.
I didn't realize he was Bohemian.
Yeah.
Is he like the first Bohemian baseball player? There's got to be
That's
others.
a great question. I'm sure there's
Probably
more,
gotta be
but
others.
yeah,
You don't hear that all too often, though.
no,
That is cool.
yeah.
Very nice, guys. Well, guys, while
Fantastic.
we're waiting, that double up in the base, it's the baseball single, but it says, oh, you know why this is tweaking me out here is because they had that written wrong in here as well. This should be double play. They have double up.
I'm telling you,
Somebody
man.
was thinking, so they're screwing. This is all right. I don't know who was on. I'm not gonna point fingers, but like everything has been wrong on this sheet this morning. Just saying. Okay. Okay. There we go. Anyways, double play baseball single break number 9 is open.
Nice.
We also have one person with 2 spots. That's Michael Convey, bought into the black and blue half and half single. So there's 6 spots remaining. That'll be the last single. And we also have 2 separate people, Ronnie Sayer and Rob Barnett, bought into the first 4 spots of the black and blue half and half double box break number 10. So we have 4 more spots to go in that one. That will be the last double of that series because, as I said, we have 3 boxes remaining with 2 headliners to go. That's the Marshall Falk Speed Flex and the secondary headliner, the Warren Sapp. Guys, we're going to be seeing both of those today. I would jump in there. That is nice, though. Yeah, we're leaving Jazz out.
Yeah.
I like it. You want me to tilt a little bit?
Well, I'm trying to hide what we're using to actually.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. Cool. There we go. There you go, Tanya. You got trade bait now. So that's how the game is played. The game ain't just the spots. It's all right. It's not on the
There we
main
go.
product
That's
cam, but
perfect.
We're good.
We see the M and the signature still.
But yeah, as you see there, Tanya flaunting her trade bait out there as that is how the game works. It ain't just about the spots you get and the breaks you have. It's about using what you win to level up, you know?
Yeah.
What were oh man, wasn't there like a show about people who like trade up from like, here's a paperclip, and then I end up trading up, like trading and trading and trading and trading and trading until I get like a Maserati or something? Wasn't there like a show for something like that on like A&E or one of those?
I don't know.
It's like American Pickers adjacent, you know?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know for sure.
CMLRX, I purchased a brake back on April 29th. How can I tell if it happened or when it happened? If
my guess is that broke, being that it's so far back. But shoot us an order number. I could double check what happened with that brake for you.
Be Will here. Thank you very much for confirming I'm not crazy. There's some guy on YouTube that does that.
Yeah. Turn a penny into like Super Bowl tickets. That's crazy.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s, Tanya was saying.
There you go. Yeah. So you can get that done.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right. We're having a heck of a nice day here on a beautiful, beautiful Friday morning, I must say. We are just past the 10 o'clock hour here in the Ultimate Autographs Break Room, live from Chicagoland, Illinois. It is your hosts, Rip Camelucci, Mike Napolitano. We are rocking and rolling here on a Friday morning. Nothing but heaters and bangers out here. Even the unlisted making the table. Super Bowl MVP, Phil Simms. What the heck, man? Great stuff. There we go. We got an order number coming in. Thank you so much for providing that.
6. Let me double check here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 6. So looks like Christopher Leone, you had bought into the Hall of Fame half and half back on 4/29, and it looks like you did not win in that break. So you did not win. That was the quad box for the half and half. Let me go back and see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Hold on. Winner's sheet. There we go. Let's go back here. Quad box number 2 for the half and half. The Hall of Fame half and half, I should say.
Yeah, Thunder Lord Fraser tuning in, popping in. Good morning, guys. Good luck to everyone. Good morning there, Lord Fraser. Thank you very much for watching. We are live across all 3 of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that little bell there to go ahead and subscribe to us and don't miss a minute of the action here in the Ultimate Autograph Break Room as we are live every day, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Rock?
Rock indeed. Thank you so much, Mike. Tanya, what's left in trick play? We got, what do we got? That's the practice squad. We have 7 boxes left, 3 headliners. We got the Mike Evans Flash Authentic, the Bo Jackson licensed 2-tone jersey, and the Jim Kelly unlisted mystery box bonus banger. We don't know what that's on, but the Jim Kelly in the practice squad. So only 7 boxes left. Those are some pretty good headliners. Really do love that. And again, it's one of our better price points as well. Some more wheeling and dealing. There we go. Yeah. Let us know what goes down. We can figure all that out. 100 messages in the chat today, halfway through the show. That's what I love to see. A nice, healthy, active chat.
Yeah.
So that's the practice squad. Just running down some ratios. 5 jerseys left, 2 headliners, Dick Butkus and Drew Bledsoe. We have in the Diamonds, 26 boxes left, 11 headliners, fully flush. So many great things. Again, no duds in the Diamonds. I mean, in the half and half, we pulled out at a Super Bowl MVP on a full-size authentic. So who knows what could be unlisted in the Diamonds. But yeah, 11 headliners there. Terry McLaurin on a speed flex. Aiden Hutchinson on a speed flex. Ladd McConkey on a speed flex. Peyton Manning, Rob Gronkowski, Micah Parsons, Justin Jefferson, Lawrence Taylor, James Harrison, and Jim Kelly all in the Diamonds. Michael Convey, can you move my 2 singles into the black and blue double? How many spots to go in the trick play? Got it. Sorry about that.
Let me go
Tanya?
back because I was checking on that that order.
And for moving around, Michael, for moving around spots, we do need to have the consent of everyone that's in that break to be able to make that move. So, Mike, if you want to help facilitate that, I know you got
Yes.
many wheels, many plates of spinning over there.
So far, that would be Ronnie and Rob. If you guys are cool with Michael Convey moving his 2 spots from the single into 1 spot in the double, that would be much appreciated by Michael Convey. We do have 4 spots to go in that break, so he'd be taking one of them. Then it would be 3 spots to go. So,
All right, just leave it.
okay.
And
Never mind.
then in both practice squads,
They're both going to break, Michael Convey, because if we do the double in the half and
Yeah.
half, then, we've only got 1 box left. We'll be doing the single.
and yes, spots to go in the trick play practice squad, 7 in both. And the single and the double. The single, $49, get you a spot at Full Size Authentics and a licensed jersey as well. And then the double, $98. Less than $100, get you 2 spots, 2 shots at a couple of great items here. Again, we have this Mike Evans, the best wide receiver in Bucs history, on the full-size Flash Authentic. And then Bo knows, the legend 2-sport star, Bo Jackson, on the licensed 2-tone licensed jersey there for the Raiders. So yeah, there we go. It seems like we're caught up on stuff. Let me go ahead and refresh again because we are 4 away from the next black and blue double. Yeah, the energy on that black and blue double is definitely carried over from last night when y'all went to town on that. And we're probably going to 86 this here this morning, as we should, as we continue on that chase for that Falk and Sap. So looking forward to that. That's going to be so exciting as we carry on our Wayward Sons. And we have, 6 left in that single, as we just went over. Still left in this black and blue is this Marshall Falk custom gold and black. Absolutely gorgeous. And see now, when you move within the series, you need to get permission from all the players that are bought in to the break you are in. That's how I understand it to work, right, Mike?
I believe that they did talk about that in the meeting just this past week. So yeah, I understand things are changing a little bit, but we're trying to make it ever much so fairer for everybody. Despite what everybody may think of how it's portrayed in the break room here, but yeah, because it is affecting other people if they wanted to buy more spots and stuff like that. So we're just making sure we cover all of our bases, no pun intended, because I know we have a baseball series here. But I did want to give a follow-up.
You know what, Mike? Intend that pun.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fine if you do.
Intend. Yeah.
Set your intentions. Sorry, go ahead.
I do want to give an update for Christopher Leon. I think that's you in there. The 244566. Like I said, that did not win in that Hall of Fame half and half quad box number 2. The winners in there were Rick Beaver, Rob Barnett, and Ronnie Sayer. Ronnie Sayer came away with the Ed Reed and Ray Lewis authentic. The Peyton Manning authentic came out in there. The Marshall Falk authentic and the Joe Montana authentic. So you did not win in that one. Sorry, my man. But jump on in here. Again, we've got plenty of heat still in this break room. And if you're looking to buy into those half and half series again, we have the black and blue half and half right up here for you. So you can buy in, get your spots, and it's a little bit cheaper than that Hall of Fame half and half. So you're in good luck, or you're in good fortune.
Yeah, Mike, that is fairly new. Mike, do you think you'd be able to see if you can locate in Slack when this was the spot moving thing? Because it was fairly recent.
Was it in Slack? Yeah,
I thought it was in Slack. Yeah. There's our single in the diamonds, 6 spots left. And again, so many great things. Those speed flexes, those custom ones, the Terry McLaurin and the Lad McConkey. Again, no, Siri. I didn't say Siri. I said Terry. She's a whiz. The Aiden Hutchinson is great. Absolutely love this right here. That Aiden Hutchinson on the Honolulu Blue. But who wouldn't want the reigning, defending, undisputed MVP of the NFL, Josh Allen, on that just basic, not basic, but your field worn. Geez, a whiz. I'm over here saying basic like I'm the one ordering pumpkin spice lattes. This is what they're wearing on the field. Josh Allen right here. This is the one. That's the helmet. That's what you want on that speed flex. Gronk on the salute to service. Peyton also on the salute to service 3.0.
Nice.
Peyton Manning. Josh Allen, Peyton Manning. Boy, they got things in common like being MVPs.
Just casually hanging out in that break together.
Exactly.
In that series.
Where else we at? Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. For those of you just hopping in this morning for the first time for the day, I know y'all love to play up in here, so I know we got a bunch of the usual suspects, as it were. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling. We're having a good time. Having a good time. 4 left in that double for the black and blue. The Marshall Faulk is still out there. And Warren Sapp still out there. Let's see. Where are we? We're 6 away in that single. College is one of our Chase wheel spins, along with the jerseys. So 2 opportunities to get in on those Chase wheel spins if they indeed fill up and break before 11. That's going to be my cutoff, man. 11 o'clock. If the Chase wheel spins aren't full, cut them off.
Gotcha.
By 11.
We have,
But if we got
college and the jerseys are our Chase wheel spins. So guys, you can jump on in either of those. The college is still loaded. We still have that Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex sitting in there waiting to be won.
Check out the college. I want to see something real quick as far as, because the divisions in college are what they are. I'm just curious. No. I doubt we have any double up opportunities left still, but let's just see. Let's find out.
You never know.
What do we got? The CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's with BYU and OK State, so that's probably not gonna be a headlining double up. What else do we got? We got Jonathan Taylor, Wisconsin. Where's Wisconsin at? Where's Wisconsin? There it is. Michigan State, and Arkansas. All right, well, they may be pairing up with bonus bangers. Indeed, could be the case. Utah, USC, and Washington. Okay. Again, yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of bonus bangers that we're going to be pairing up with. I'll tell you that right now.
Very nice. I'm in for that.
Yeah, because LaShawn McCoy's on Pitt, right? Or Penn, right? Pitt, I think. ASU, Ole Miss, Ohio State. Yeah. All right. We shall see. Is Puka is not there any longer there, Thunderlord. The Puka is no longer there. Not on the BYU. Again, we're still trying to get clarification on that there, Michael.
I'm still trying to find it. I don't know which Slack channel it was in. It would probably be Break Room, right? Or Break Room team. I can't seem to find it. Do you know when it was, Rip?
No, not off the top of my head.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we can. Do you think we can just go ahead and do it for Michael Convey? Let's see. Catch up on this. Let's close out on that. Are you messaging somebody directly?
No, I'm just searching.
That was gonna be my next. That's okay. That's done. Wasn't in there. It's not gonna be in there. I want to say it was in one of the meetings. No. So was it not in Slack?
Oh, this is maddening.
I read all that before. Okay, wait. It's not going to be in there. Not going to be in there. Not going to be there. No, I can't find it in...
I mean, I didn't make this up, did I?
It's like the Masters. I would say we could go ahead and do it.
All
Just
right.
because, you know, it's not going to affect. It had to be you can't strand someone all alone the break. That could have been it. I don't recall that either. We can do it here, and then yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it for you. All right, Michael Convey, I am moving you into the double box, taking you out of the single. So the single is going to be back open, guys, to all 8 spots in the black and blue. And then the double is going to be down to 3 spots. 3 spots to go. Oh, that's not what I want. 3. There we go. Okay. All right. Done deal. Sorry for the confusion and stuff like that. It's not really to avoid that. I wouldn't say that. It's just, I don't know. If it did get brought up, I'm trying to remember. Same as buying into the break. Yeah, I understand. Like, and I've done it for multiple people before, Shoe Dog. Some of it may have been for you guys.
Yeah, I did it on Saturday.
And yeah, we will let you know. I wasn't aware of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember. I don't recall.
This might just be me losing my mind.
Okay,
honestly.
okay. I was gonna say.
I
'cause was
thought
like,
I saw something to that effect. I cannot find it.
sorry for the
Yeah,
confusion.
sorry to alarm anybody.
I would have made sure we figured it out before we closed either of those breaks for you, Michael. But yeah, I don't. I know there was discussion about something along those same lines, but I don't know if any decision got made. And I want to say it was in the verbal meeting, so I don't think a rule got actually made
All right,
yet.
so here's Melissa actually found it for me, what I was looking for. So thank you, Melissa, for keeping an eye out, ear to the ground, and yes, all that stuff. So just to clarify, a lot of the guys, this is back when we were doing our salsa quad.
Gotcha.
A lot of the guys in the salsa quad were asking for their quad spots to become a double.
Oh, I do remember this.
Just want to 100% clarify. We do not move people from a quad into a double unless all 4 people in the break all unanimously agree. So there you go. This is also, that was also in addition to when people were asking
Yeah.
us to pull the winner of that Mahomes helmet. We don't
Gotcha.
pull the winners for any of the prizes until the series is done.
Yeah. And that was, the way I read that at the time was specifically for the salsa series that we were doing. But yeah, I mean, that does apply in general towards the rest. But it's when you're moving from a quad down into a double, you got to make sure that, like, it kind of goes back to what Jeff was saying. Like, you can't strand someone all alone to break in a quad, because then all of a sudden, you know, the quad doesn't sell out sometimes as quickly as the double. So this is different. This is Michael Convey moving from the single to the double with everybody else. So that's okay. That opens up the single altogether. And guys, we're going to do both of these. I do see that it just mattered for, what helmets come out in this double. So Michael Convey, it didn't affect which spot you got put into because nobody had bought or sold spots in this double. So you were going to be in the 5th spot regardless. So now we have Ronnie Sayer in those first 3 spots, Rob Barnett and Michael Convey in the half and half black and blue double box number 10. The black and blue half and half single is completely open. Yes, that's what I know. You're not stranding anybody, but I was saying, like, for example, if you were in a quad, it would be you're doing the reverse of what the rule was kind of stating. So say you were in a quad with somebody else, you'd be stranding somebody all alone in the quad, and maybe now that quad doesn't move as quickly. So they would have to confirm that it's okay for you to move as well from the quad. But you're going the opposite way. You're going from single to double, small to large, rather than from large to small. So, oh, wow. Okay.
Shoe Dog. I absolutely can do that. You big old sweetheart, you.
Gifting it to Chandler. All right. Let me go ahead and change that in there.
Yeah. Change this ticket here. What a mensch. My goodness.
Chandler. That's over here. Chandler's going to walk away with that.
All right.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Wow, what a gift. A speed flex. Yeah.
Got to become
Chandler,
better friends with Sean Schumann, man.
Chandler, are you in here, my man? Make sure you thank Sean.
I believe
that is huge.
They've been chit-chatting back and forth.
Gotcha. What's today? Today's Friday. Here we go.
Cool.
Let me scroll back down. All right.
Hey, all right. Well, glad we figured all that out.
Confusion aside.
I'd rather us talk through it and get it right, and again, we're, kind of a little lower on the chain of command here, so just want to kind of make sure that we're doing everything on the up and up as we're being told.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the opposite, Michael Convey. Yeah. Yes, it is. So it is if you were moving out of like a quad. Use this as an example. If you were moving out of a quad and it was you and only one other person in the quad, so there's 6 spots still open. You and Joe Smith were in the quad. You got to ask Joe Smith if you can leave the quad and leave him stranded all by his lonesome. Otherwise, he might want to move with you. That quad might not move as quick. You do not have to ask anybody that you're moving into that would be going down to a double. In this case, it's you going from a single up to a double. So your 2 spots in the single get moved as 1 spot in the double. You don't have to clarify with any of them. So it'd be the same as if you were to, I guess, want to refund those 2 singles and then buy a double instead, and we just cut out that middleman for you. We just move you. So same as it was in the
same as it ever was.
Same as it was traditionally. That rule has not changed. So you're good. You're good. Our bad. We want to make sure that our T's were crossed and our I's were dotted. Just because of that new issue. I think that mostly arose with the Salsa series.
Yeah.
So I think in my head I kind of
I agree with you, Jeff August.
Yeah, let's buy in, guys. Let's get these 2 breaks. We were
this is
moving
hurting
pretty
my brain as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm listening. I am listening. I'm taking all of this information. I'm zoned out a little bit.
But yeah, that Salsa series, I guess there was a lot of movement, and it was just hectic on both the producers' end of things and on the making sure everybody got what they paid for side of things.
Yeah.
We got it all correct, but we want to make sure that we're putting people where they're supposed to be based on what they bought.
He's talking about that Falk, because Jeff August is.
Hey, that Falk is nice though.
That Falk is really cool.
And maybe you're not a fan of it, Shoe Dog, but It is a really nice Falk. We still have the Warren Sapp available and something in that Ann Moore series, and we've already seen a little bit of what came out of that Ann Moore
truly.
series.
Like if
with the Sims helmet.
Phil Simms was the bonus band.
I
Phil Simms on
mean-
a Flash, nevertheless.
Right,
like
yeah.
not just a run-of-the-mill Giants helmet, but the Flash, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the half and half series, so you know it's going to be at minimum an authentic.
Right. Well,
So,
again, yeah.
could be a hidden speed
Like
flex.
I said, we
don't know.
haven't crunched the numbers. We don't know, what the flexes are left compared to the authentics that are left. So I'm mostly just curious to see what the heck it is after the Falk and the Sap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's just me. I'm a cat and I'm curious. Don't kill me. Sweet. Well, we are, after all that, we are closer in that double. So we are 3 away from that black and blue double that we were just talking about. Those 2 headliners left, 3 boxes left. Let's wrap this one up. Let's 86 it before 11 a.m. We have our chases as well, the college and the jerseys. College is ripe for the picking. And I mean that as far as how many spots are available and just what's in there. 7 headliners, 9. So that's the thing. 7 headliners, 9 boxes, already great ratios there. Plus, they still have, pretty sure we still have a few of those NIL deal tickets. So we have
Yeah.
we got some, what do we got here? Yeah, we still have some gift cards available. Looks like there might be a $150 gift card still available. Not quite sure. I
Nice.
got to see what balls are still left in the hopper. But same thing with the vault. 7 boxes, 3 headliners, but the $300 and the $100 vault keys are still available. And the vault, I believe, last I saw was 5 away in that single. So let's go ahead and get some vault keys pulled out as well as the rest of those. Yeah, 5 left in the vault single. So let's just go ahead and knock that one out as well. Might as well while we're all here, having a good time here on the Friday morning, the morning zoo. Mike and Rip and Mike.
Yeah.
Trying to bring that energy back, baby. Let's go. Where
Yes,
were we? An hour ago. Oh, baby. We got bogged down in bureaucracy for a second there. What do we got? What's closest after that? What do we got? Minis, 24 boxes left, and a lot of great, 11 headliners left, but a lot of great ones between this LT on the Air Specific Giants helmet, Champ Bailey on the 3.0. Where am I at? AJ Brown on that alternate, Jim Kelly on the slate, Robert Mathis on the flash, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon on that highlighter alternate, and Ray Lewis. We still got Ray Lewis on the Ravens. Huh? Frank Gore, Aaron Jones, Patrick Willis all still available as well in the minis. Jerseys. It's our Chase Wheelspin. This is whenever the jerseys are the Chase Wheelspin, that's a great opportunity to get some bang for your buck. $28 a spot. And you go ahead and pull yourself anywhere from, for the Chase Wheelspin, get yourself in the running for a $1 to $100 gift card, and it's usually more than 100 or 1. So there you go. That Dick Butkus on that clean Chicago is still available, as well as the Drew Bledsoe. I can't wait to see what that's on. I'd be shocked if it's like on a Dallas or something, All right. Yeah, I got a double. Still take it if I can win it, but and I won't give you static for the box calls anymore. We practice squad ticking away there in the double. 6 spots left. Great stuff left in there. And again, also just so close. 7 boxes left before we get a new practice squad in the room. And again, $50 for a single, under $100 to get in the double. And you can still net yourself that Bucks, Mike Evans, Flash, authentic, or that Bo Jackson, or the Jim Kelly, unphotoed. Don't know what it is. Mysteries. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Dope. Great. So we're super close in that double. 2 away in the Black and blue double, half and half speed flexes, half authentics. We got one speed flex still out there. That Marshall Faulk on that Rams speed flex with that really cool alternate LA Rams logo. I wonder how he feels about signing an LA Rams. But, you know, that's what the money's for, as Don Draper once said. I'm real Mad Men this morning, Mad Men pilled. You ever watch?
I've only seen a few episodes. I need to go back and watch that one in its entirety.
Yeah. We just did a rewatch of it a few months back. It's great.
Is your internet's moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is...
Or it was.
Yeah. It's moving very slowly.
Well, at least the power's still on.
Yeah, that's good.
Knock on press sawdust.
Yeah. Let's see here. Because I can't get to these orders to put these people in these breaks. And that's a problem. That is an issue. And why?
It appears we're still streaming.
Yeah, I do see us still on
So that-
there. I just can't get into Shopify right now.
Gives me hope. Okay, try now. Looks like it's back.
Nope. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're
Little hiccup there. I was not ready for that to happen again.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Disaster averted.
All right. Good. Yeah. So two to go in that.
In the black and
double
blue
box.
double. So yeah, again, we are 3 boxes away towards the end of that black and blue. What do we want to get at next after that? You know, do we want to get into the diamonds? Try to get that the Terry McLaurin speed flex, that Lad McConkey speed flex. What are we feeling? Where's the party want to go? You know what I'm saying? Where's that party? Unless we're gonna drop something after that half and half goes. What's the plan there?
Let me double check that. I don't know if anything is ready to go, but could be. Does look like we do have something in the works.
Okay.
So after these 7 boxes go, we will have something right after. Let me double check.
What's everyone getting up to this weekend, huh? What are your weekend plans? You going to watch some sports? Gonna catch some movies? What's happening? You got it, Chandler. Yeah, what's the plan, y'all? Just gonna be hawking the break room all weekend?
Could be.
Again,
There are worse places you could be.
I
You
keep
might as well be
saying it.
here.
This is kind of the slower season. You know, we're in the off season for football. Draft is over. Camps haven't started yet. Not in full swing anyway. So a lot of downtime in the football world, and it's not at the top of people's heads. But you aren't most people. You're here watching the Ultimate Autographs Break Room. Because let's face it, we all have the same problem. We're sports sickos, and we just can't get enough of it. So here's the thing. Y'all are the ones here. Take advantage of it. Because I keep saying, once the season gets started, once Terry McLaurin goes off, John Poole, I wish there was an artist signature on this. Boy, do I wish there was, because I always love to give credit to the artists. But this has not been signed, which I will request. We have our artists sign their work, but that's just me. So apologies, I don't have any answer there. Nothing definitive anyway, but it is indeed sweet, man, especially with the shadowing and everything. The details on this Rome are out of control. Excellent work, again, by everyone that works on these helmets. But yeah, while the traffic is a little decreased, this is the perfect time because, again, like I said, once Terry McLaurin goes off on opening weekend, or Aiden Hutchinson has 3 sacks week 3 or whatever, everyone's gonna, because it's not like we're not gonna keep getting Aiden Hutchinson, Ladd McConkey in the room and stuff like that, but it's gonna be a lot harder to get into these breaks, let me tell you, especially with the way the trajectory, we see the numbers internally, man. And even though this is the slow season, the numbers are still higher than ever. So you think it's been busy before, it's only gonna be even busier. So now's the perfect time to stock up, honestly. Like, be that squirrel hoarding your nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Come in our room and hoard your nuts.
That's exactly
what I always say. Hoard your
Right.
nuts.
Yes.
So that way when the season begins, you have all your trade bait. You have what you want to flip, and you can flip it. You have a Saquon Barkley ready. You may not be an Eagles fan, but Saquon goes for 250 yards in the line of scrimmage in week 6. You're going to want to have his speed flex to pop on eBay and fund your next break that you're going to get into. That's all I'm saying. This is the collecting game. I say the game is much more than just getting in the breaks and winning. It's a much more expansive game than that. So now's the time. Now's the time to stock up. That's all I'm saying. So
it's all about the nuts. The squirrels. The analogies.
It is. It's all about the squirrels, the nuts, and the analogies.
Right. That's what I said.
Please.
Yeah, totally.
If you're in here, hoard your nuts. That's all I got to say. We are just past the bottom of the hour, 10:36 a.m. here in Chicagoland, Illinois, Central Standard Time, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. It is May 9th, 2025. I'm your host, Rip Camelucci, along with my co-host, Mike Napolitano. We're rocking and rolling. We've already pulled a lot of great stuff here today, but Mike, what do you want to see that still has yet to be revealed?
Well, I would like to see us pull these last 3 boxes of the half and half.
Sure.
And that is just so that we can get to this next awesome, really cool series. However, if I wanted to pull a singular item that I think is absolutely fire in this break room, it's probably going to be the Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex in the college. Plus, it'll get us a chance at the Chase Wheel Spin as well.
Well, you took mine. I was going to say the JT in the college.
Okay.
But I guess I'll have to pick something else for the sake of content, right? I'm going to say this in all aspects. The way it looks, the level of helmet it is a Speed Flex. Of course, we're almost always going to say a Speed Flex, but man, Terry McLaurin with Jane Daniels, more experience under his belt. Last year he almost doubled his touchdown total, his career high in touchdowns. Terry McLaurin, his value is going to be ascendant this upcoming year. And I would just want for whoever ends up getting that to bank that value. Like, that is something that someone would want to have. Again, whether you're a Washington fan, whether you're a McLaurin fan, or whether you're just looking to load up for something else to try and get, what you are looking for.
Yeah.
It's a good one to target. It's prospecting. That's 1,000% what I'm doing here is prospecting. But isn't that what we all do? Between fantasy sports and gambling, that's hey, hi. We're all prospect. We're all old prospectors, panning for gold. Do we have any 49ers in the room? I don't think we do.
So.
Not on the board anyway.
Yeah, not on the board.
I know we did. I know the Steve Young was in the black and blue half and half, but he gone. Anyone going to any playoff games this weekend? What happened? I didn't get a chance to watch any games last night. What happened? What happened? Timberwolves tied up the series with the Warriors. All right. I'm always going to be rooting for a Game 7, baby. Game 7. And tonight we got Cavs, Pacers, and Thunder Nuggets. That sounds like a powerful fast food item. Can I get a 10-piece Thunder Nugget?
Oh. Yeah, I would imagine that's probably going to be great going in, not great going out.
Right. Yeah. That's you experience the thunder going in. And it's like, oh, it tastes, spicy probably or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you feel the lightning coming out.
Oof. Yikes.
Yikes. Can I confess something, Mike?
Yeah.
I would love
There's a safe space.
to see, and Indy has a 2-0 lead on the Cavs. Indy and New York has a 2-0 lead on the Celtics. Boy, do I want to see in a Pacers-Knicks series
That would
in
be
the
cool.
Eastern Conference Finals.
That would be cool.
I want it so bad because not only that, but I would love for either one of those franchises to make it to the finals. Again, just it's been so long since we've seen Indiana there or ever there. When did the Pacers ever make it to the finals? They made it to the
They
finals,
made it to
right?
the Eastern Conference
Eastern
Finals
Conference, yeah.
last year, and they got swept by the
But either way, Pacers and Knicks, man, that's good. They got good
Celtics.
history. They got bad blood.
Yeah.
We'll probably see some WWE content mixed in there as Brunson and Halliburton have both done stuff with them in a face-off fashion. Like they have faced off at a WWE show before.
Yeah.
So F it, let's go. Let's have some fun with that.
That'd be so fun. That'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, I know I should want the pure basketball, the Cavs, the 1-2 seeds. Oh, yes, you should want to see the 1-2 seeds. Nah, give me that grit and grime. You know what I'm saying? Hockey. What happened in hockey last night, Mike?
Oh boy, Connor
see.
freaking McDavid.
We had the Capitals beat the
Leon
Hurricanes.
Draisaitl.
Tie that up 1-1. Yes, the Oilers, as you were mentioning, going up 2-0 on the Vegas Golden Knights.
Taking both games in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's
Man.
not a good look for Vegas going on the road.
Tough stuff. Our boy Ricky came in this morning, crestfallen, I'd even say.
Yeah, he was not okay. And when you see Connor McDavid scoring goals like that, well, actually, I keep saying it was him. It was not him. It was Leon Draisaitl, but McDavid had all the speed, both in his legs and his hands, to get that over to Leon Draisaitl. And the fact that Leon Draisaitl can put away that pass in overtime, I mean, that's just... They're clicking on all cylinders, and there's no way that you're going to stop them right now, which is scary.
Are they peaking too early, or will they be able to carry this momentum?
That's a good
Throughout
point, but I think what's going to carry them is if they get this far, if they get even further. Now, they're going to have to go up against Dallas or Winnipeg. It's probably going to be Dallas, and that's going to be their toughest test yet. But if they get past that and they make it back to the Stanley Cup Finals, I think their momentum from and their angst from last year is going to carry them. So
Okay. You think it's going to be a big emotional lift as well?
yeah, they were there. They got so close. They went to a Game 7 last year. They're going to be hungry for it this year. And with the Panthers down 2-0 to the Leafs, like, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but like, what if we see the Leafs advance? And I think either one of those teams that comes out of that series will defeat the Capitals or the Hurricanes. And then you're talking, could we see a Leafs versus Oilers Stanley Cup final? So the Cup is for sure going to be returning to Canada. But is it the team that has waited since 1967 to break their streak or their drought? Mm-hmm. Or is it going to be Connor McDavid, the current active GOAT, getting his first ever ring?
Or the Panthers can just win it all again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
I would like your Panthers to move on.
Welcome in, Kyle Dissler. Welcome in. Thanks for checking us out. What's the break to jump in, you want to know? He's a Chiefs fan, so I got to be honest right now. Don't have any Chiefs on the board. What would you recommend here, Mike? I mean, here's
It's tough.
the thing, you can help us do is get us through some of these. This is the way to go right here. Here's my diagnosis. Check out the breaks that are closest to, or check out the series that are closest to wrapping up at the moment.
Yeah.
College has 9 boxes left. Trick Squad, Trick Play Practice Squad has 7 boxes left. The Half and Half has 3 boxes left. The Vault has 7 boxes left. And the Jerseys has 5 boxes left in total. Pick any one of those, rally the troops, gather a posse, get everyone to buy into those. We clear those out, we get a new series in. I don't like to look ahead. I don't like spoilers. So I cannot definitively say if we have any Chiefs coming up in whatever series we have lined up after those. But that's the break room, man. Sometimes you just got to keep it locked here. And our socials, of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, just to stay up to date on what we got, you know? I mean, again, I don't know what Chiefs we may have in our bonus bangers. Again, yeah, sorry, Kyle. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we do not have any current Chiefs or past Chiefs even on our headliner board.
They could be in the Ann Moore section, but I don't know what names you'd be looking at in the Ann Moore section at that point. There still might be some big ones. I mean, it depends on the series. I've said this before in this room, but if you weren't here for it, each series, yes, has its headliners and yes, has its secondary headliners. But guys, remember that not all series are built equally. Some of them are some of our higher end series. So
Diamonds.
A name that's pretty big, like I'm not guaranteeing we have him, but say like an Isaiah Pacheco, right? Like he might not cut it in, say, the Diamonds as a secondary headliner even, but he might be in that Ann Moore section. Whereas if you saw him on the board elsewhere in like, I don't know, say the practice squad, he might be listed. So not everything is going to be straight up one for one here. There can be hidden things.
So
we saw this Phil Simms.
So now
This is a good
Kyle
example.
Exactly.
We saw this Phil Simms in the Ann Moore section
Yeah.
in the black and blue half and half, but he's a secondary headliner in the vault. So.
Right. And again, the half and halves come in diamond boxes. And again, there ain't no duds in the diamonds. So there's that. Let's just go ahead and do a little top to bottom rundown. A little T to B. We are just a little past quarter to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here. So thanks for hanging out with us. This should close shortly. There's 2 spots left in this black and blue. The headliners left are as follows. We have this Marshall Faulk on the green and black airbrush special. This looks cold as heck. Absolutely gorgeous. Got the Faulk signature with the Hall of Fame inscription on the back there. You got all these little bells and whistles. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have Warren Sapp. Not sure what it's on, Authentic or Speed Flex. And then we have 1 bonus banger left. So those are 3 boxes. 1 photoed, 1 unphotoed, 1 bonus banger left. For the diamonds, you're looking at pretty much all of these still available except for that Marshall Faulk. So the Scary Terry McLaurin on the Rip Speed Flex, the Salute to Service 3.0 Peyton Manning, 5-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl winner, Peyton Manning on the 3.0, the 1.0 Rob Gronkowski trying to get USAA insurance by being on the Salute to Service 1.0, Micah Parsons on the alternate, Aiden Hutchinson on this beautiful Honolulu blue Speed Flex for the Lions. Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the game today on that satin purple Vikings alternate. Josh Allen on that game day Buffalo Bills Speed Flex, the reigning, defending, undisputed MVP. Lawrence Taylor here on the Authentic, classic, beautiful signature, era-specific Giants helmet. Gotta have it if you're a Giants fan or just a historian of the game. And lastly here, Ladd McConkey on the chromed out 2-tone frosty Speed Flex with that signature in the sweet spot. Also here is the James Harrison and the Jim Kelly secondary headliners there, Kyle. Moving on to the baseball. We already hit 1 secondary headliner today with the Jazz Chisholm on that sweet Marlins alternate. We still have, there you go. We got some wheeling and dealing offers right there for some Chiefs if you're looking for them. But in our baseball headliners, we got Jeff Bagwell, bags right there. Carlton Fisk, Matsui with the Godzilla inscription, Chase Mr. Utley, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., and Manny Machado. Tanya, still there for you. The Machado. Acuna Jr. on the laundry, as well as Miggy Triple Crown Cabrera in the baseball. Baseball is also such a fantastic price point. $52 to get in the single, just a shade over 100 to get in the double. What a time to be alive. In the excuse me, getting some hiccups. In the college, we still have, I believe, maybe 4 NIL tickets out there, which equate to different values in Ultimate Autograph gift cards you may win. But yeah, here's this insane, beautiful matte finish Wisconsin, Indianapolis Colts Speed Flex. JT's got the color match ink right there. That's a great view of it. For the Colts, absolutely gorgeous. Got a little red, white, and blue action, a little Midwest madness. Also still available here, the CD Lamb on the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners, as well as the Steve Smith Sr. Agent 89 on that Utah authentic. Absolutely gorgeous there. And Tim Brown, LaShawn McCoy, Hines Ward, and Warren Moon all in the secondary unphotoed headliners to be taken. In the vault, what are we still 5 away? Where'd that vault go? The vault single, I think we're still 5 away from, right?
Vault single is, yes, 5 away.
Vault single still 5 away. We got the Puka Nacua on the Rams Rave right there. It is a rep, but dang, does it display beautifully. As well as this authentic camo Lawrence Taylor as well. And Phil Simms. We're almost done with this one right here. The vault. We have 7 boxes left. The $300 vault key still out there, so it could be more than worth your while hopping into that. Practice squad, Thunder Lord Frazier was talking earlier about that Bo Jackson jersey. It sure would be sweet to not just see, but acquire. It is a licensed jersey, and it's got this sweet custom two-tone thing going to it. So normally our jerseys are either customs or they're licensed. There's a little bit of both. Oh, man. Just a lot of heat here, man, still to be had. I know a lot of these series are kind of ground down, but still absolutely blazing memorabilia to be had here. We got 1 spot sold in the jerseys. Nice to see that. We still got this Dick Butkus as well as Drew Bledsoe. I'm so curious to see what that Drew Bledsoe is on. But yeah, this is a great little starter series if you're just showing up and trying to figure out how it all works. I know it took me some time to figure out how it works and all the different machinations and moving parts, but once you get it, it fits you like an old glove. Also, our jerseys are the Chase Wheelspin today. Go ahead and buy a bunch of spots into that. Get your name in that Chase Wheelspin for a chance to win another. So many opportunities every day for Ultimate Autographs gift cards here. You got to supplement your hobby somehow, baby. And in the minis, LT, Champ Bailey, AJ Brown, Jim Kelly, Robert Mathis, Warren Moon, Ray Lewis, as well as Frank Gore, Aaron Jones, Patrick Willis in the good old-fashioned minis. So that's what we got. We were creeping up ever so closer. 1 away. We are 1 away in the double for the black and blue half and half. So that should be going imminently now. Who's it going to be? Who wants to give themselves the opportunity at locking down either that Marshall Faulk Speed Flex, the Warren Sapp, who knows, or the absolute bonus banger to come out of that 3rd box. So who's going to be? Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the closer? Who's going to call it? So much to be to still be revealed and learned. Let me go ahead. I haven't even done this at all today. I'm going to go ahead and just drop this live break page link in there. I'm going to drop the link for... Actually, I'm going to drop the link for the single because after that double goes, it's just going to be the single left as, you know, box math would have you have it. So if anything, if you want to be anticipatory, by all means... start buying into this single for that black and blue and just get ahead of the game. Go ahead and get that last spot in the double and grab a couple spots in the single. There's so many different ways you could slice this is the point that I'm trying to drive home, I suppose. So there you have it. That's the field of battle. That's what it looks like. That's what we're doing here. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna get Saquon on the table on the product cam a little bit here. Give Tony a little time. Cool. So there we have it. There we have it, ladies and germs. There we go. Oh, there you go. All right. Be Well has items, you know. It's always a little dicey trying to come here to sell items straight up, as a lot of the reason we're here in the first place is to try and net these high-end, top-of-the-line pieces of memorabilia at but a fraction of the cost, you know? A Saquon Barkley Speed Flex sure doesn't cost, it sure costs a lot more than $242, doesn't it, Mike?
Oh, yes.
But that's how much it could cost for you to grab one. Or you could end up doubling up, like is what happened. But then, of course, Shoe Dog gifted this. But nevertheless, that's how it works. That's how the game goes, baby. So we are 4 minutes until 11 o'clock. It doesn't seem as though we're going to have any wheel spin heroes here in jerseys or in the college, which is y'all's prerogative. That college, the fact that it's just still hanging around. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, top 5 running back in the league, and still has a lot of his career left ahead of him. You know, while the Colts are still trying to figure out their quarterback situation, like that's going to be your most tried and true offensive weapon right there. So Jonathan Taylor is not going to be short for stats at all, and building that legacy. Again, this is going to be, it's easy. It's so easy to go after all the guys that, you know, are established. They have all the Pro Bowls. They have all the All-Pro teams. They have, perhaps they're already in the Hall of Fame. Sure, those are, we know the outcome. But, you know, there's something to be said about knowing ahead, being able to say, I called it. I did it. I called this shot years ago, and, you know, you'll be the one having the last laugh when they're unveiling, you know, Jonathan Taylor's bust in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but at this pace, you know, he's making a mark. He's making his mark in the league.
Yeah.
So, and that's all I got to say about that.
And
So-
I was running.
We have
Jenny.
but that one spot left in the black and blue half and half. I refuse to leave this stream until that is sold. Is that a fair assessment, Mike? Am I fair in saying that?
I think so. Yeah. There's just the one spot, guys. Come on. We know. We can fill that in. We can get to this break. What did Jay August say earlier? More breaking. That's what we want to do here.
Less
We're on the same
talky.
page as you.
More breaky. What are your plans this weekend here, Mike?
So tonight, I have some stuff around the house I got to get done, which includes, so I took my ice rink down a little while ago, but I have not mowed the lawn since then. So and mostly because it's, the grass underneath it, you'd be surprised, does not die. It actually grows even stronger. So it's a little bit of a jungle. I got to make sure that my neighbors aren't infuriated with me on that. But yeah, so I'll be mowing the lawn. I got some show notes. I got some laundry. The show notes are for tomorrow's morning show. Then I go to tomorrow's morning show. Then I have brunch plans with friends. As soon as I leave brunch, I got to go down to Soldier Field for press for the Chicago Fire. Then I leave straight from there, right over a couple blocks down to press for the Chicago White Sox. Then
This man never stops.
Fast forward to Sunday, I'll be back here in the break room, and then whatever my mom wants to do for Mother's Day, then I'm back here in the break room on Monday.
Whatever
So,
mama wants. All right, we did it.
we did it. We did do it. Yeah.
We did the ding dang thang.
Christopher Leon taking my advice and jumping back in there in another half and half. Maybe this time it'll be his day.
And again, that link is right up above Shoe Dog's message of Who Wants Closer Magic. It's just there for the taking. And there's the single, the black and blue single, because this double is going to bring us down to one box left. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen regardless. Just knock it out. 121 bucks. It's a great deal. So
Box number 10. All right, that is ready to go.
well, if I could type, maybe we'll actually do this break.
right, guys. Nice job. Taking that one down, so we just have the single left.
All right. Ronnie Sayer, Rob Barnett, Michael Convey, Sean Schumann, Kyle Disler, and Christopher Leon. Please drop me 2 box numbers or a wheel request for the black and blue double. We only got 3 numbers left, so shouldn't be too much decision making happening. Yeah, 2 box numbers of the 3 that remain. Or a wheel request. Wheel request. We got 20, 25, and 26 left. So the choice is yours, or I can load them up in the wheel picker and take it from there. It's up to y'all. 20, 25, and 26. Cool. I got my picker wheel ready, so I'm going to give these numbers one more go round. As soon as, there we go, 26. CMLRX, I'm imagining that is Christopher
Yes,
Leon.
Christopher Leon, yep.
All right,
That's
26. We need one more number or a wheel request. One more number or a wheel request. Christopher bought you a little more time. I'll let that go one more time. 20 and 25 left. Oh, I muted the mics for that. All right, I'm going to the wheel. Once I go to that screen, it's over for y'all. All right, 2025, here we go. Hey, that's what year it is. How about that? 25? No, it's 2025. Box number 20. Can you bring him around here? Yeah. Thanks. All right, let me freshen this up. Get our players in here. 10 times. Halfway there. 10. Okie dokie. We're looking for the NFC West spot and either the NFC South or AFC West for our headliners. And who knows for our bonus banger. So we got Ronnie Sayer in the NFC North, Kyle Disler potentially grabbing that Warren Sapp, Sean Schumann in that NFC East spot that was so good to him in the last one. Rob Barnett in that NFC West, hoping to snag that Marshall Faulk. AFC North, Ronnie Sayer. AFC South, Michael Convey. AFC East, Ronnie Sayer. And AFC West, potentially also that Warren Sapp, just depending on who he's on. Box number 20. Going to be just 2 left after this. Again, that single is linked in the comments. So by all means, get your spots now. Because who knows how this goes. And like I said, we should 86 this before Mike and I are out of here.
Yes, sir.
Here's what we got. Okay, all right. He's been a headliner elsewhere. But not today. On the Salute to Service 2.0 Bengals, we got AJ Green. AJ Green. Honestly, one of my favorite Bengals receivers. Bengals, historically, no shortage of great wide receivers. And AJ Green, different color. Really, he's one of those guys that just like got caught in those middle periods between like the Ocho Cinco, Hushmanzada, Carson Palmer days, and the current days with Burrow and Chase and Higgins. But he was still able to hold it down at the wide receiver position for the Bengals those years. So give it up. There you go. Ronnie Sayer, AFC North. Cincinnati Bengals.
Very nice indeed.
Bonus banger.
Huge
So
hit. Yeah, so we still have the
there you
one
go.
headliner.
What do
It
we
doesn't come out in this box.
What do we think's coming out of 26? You better believe you'd be
don't
buying
know.
your spots now in that single.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
It should be done for him right in this. The Salute to Service 2.0 has a desert camo to it. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting these are black and blue. Oh, you got two number 18s.
Oh, is that what it is?
Is that maybe it?
Maybe
like, messed up?
I don't see anything else that could be possibly
Right?
wrong with that. So
That's a fun one.
he was like, "Oh, wait, too
Okay.
close to
The logo's a little worse for wear. I don't know if you can see in the glare there. Not perfect, but I love the double 18. That's a fun little Easter egg. Like, oops, I'm actually going to sign over here. Great job there. All right. Now we are all sitting with anticipation for second to last box.
Guys, I would buy your spots for the very last break right now because there's only 8 spots. They're going to go quick knowing that we will still have a headliner. You don't want to be left out.
Well, and also, like, if you're going on the grounds of, like, well, I want to see if it's the Marshall Faulk because I don't really care that much about the Warren Sapp, but also, like, that's just doing a disservice to yourself because Warren Sapp, like, truly one of the greatest defensive linemen of all time.
Yeah.
So, you know, shorting yourself, if anything.
Yes, sir.
Damn it.
Oh, there go your post-it notes.
Oh, Mike, you didn't have to do that, you sweetheart. Yeah. That is a nice looking Bengals helmet there.
That is a nice
Thunder
one.
Lord Frazier. That's one of those names in the chat that I have to say the full name of every time.
Thunder Lord Frazier. Is that the
Box number
OKC
26.
Thunder Lord Frazier?
All right.
Ooh.
Who will it be now?
Well, we know it's going to be a headliner. We just don't know if it's going to be Marshall Faulk or Warren Sapp. Oh, baby. What have we got?
Well, again, we don't know what the Warren Sapp is on,
Right, right.
so we don't know. But, yeah.
No way.
Gold, baby. It's gold. Oh my God,
Oh.
I could smell the paint on this.
Can you?
This is gonna get me high.
That is crazy. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that thing. I know I ran down it yesterday and I was like, I really want to see this one.
Yeah, this is sick. This is sick.
I revoke my
Oh,
wish for Jonathan Taylor.
look at this.
That is so
On the
cool.
backside, you got the Marines logo.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it had that going on for it.
Oh boy.
Wow. Beckett's
Marshall.
shirt on the back. No one has won the Manny yet, Tanya, so it is still there. It is still potentially yours in the baseball. The black and blue, if I had to guess, would be the finishing here on that R on the top. You see what I'm talking about? It looks like it was kind of filled in with maybe by hand there.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah. But still a great signature. Marshall Faulk always signs his Hall of Fame inscription 20 and then the Roman numerals. So 2011, Marshall Faulk with the Marines custom Rip Speed Flex. This is sick. Absolutely sick. NFC West, Rob Barnett, congratulations.
Yeah, man, that is a nice one.
Very cool. It's like a sneaky salute to service, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love the full ram's head on this. I think that is so cool how they incorporated that.
And then, yeah, it's got the old school logos as well, all throughout. Like they're, yeah.
All right, guys, so we know what's coming out in the last box. It is the Warren Sapp. You're guaranteed to have that one if you win that spot. And then we can close out the Black and Blue series and open up a very cool new series. I would not delay. Get that in there, close that out.
And we are just coming up on 10 minutes past, we are at 11:10 a.m. here in the Ultimate Autographs break room, Central Standard Time. So we are officially in overtime. So you got us. Hey, we're here for you. Let us know what else you want us to break. As Jeff August said earlier, less talky, more breaky.
Yeah.
So do you want us to keep going with our diamonds? You want to get back in the baseball? Do we want to just knock out the rest of this half and half? Just let's pull out that Warren Sapp helmet and be done with it. Let us know. You know, I have the single linked in there as well. We are 6 away in our single diamond, 7 away in our jerseys, which is our chase wheel spin. Though the clock has expired on that, but maybe I'm in a good mood this morning. 7 left in the single for our practice squad. Let's see, 5 left in the single vault. Both of our vault keys, as well as 3 headliners, are out there out of 7 boxes, 300 and 100 in the vault keys. 6 left in the practice squad double. Which would do us a solid as the practice squad. 7 boxes left, 3 headliners. We do some damage in there. And that about does it for what's sold into. So, yeah, let's get the chat chatting. Let's go ahead and get to squawking. Let's squawk in the chat and come up with a game plan. What are we trying to do? What are we trying to knock out? Where are we trying to go before Rip and Mike have to say bye-bye? We'll be on here as late and as long as 11:45 Central Standard Time. It's currently 11:11. Make a wish.
I've got nothing.
Well, I made my wish, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh, yeah, then it won't come true. All right, well, then I got a wish, too, and I just don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Boom.
See?
Easy enough.
Hey, Mike, just lie to me. It's fine.
Sure, yeah.
Yes, and, dog. Yes, and.
Yeah.
Bobby Rios out here saying, let's get the vault done. Yeah, let me go ahead and drop that single in there. Bobby, I don't know if you're in there or not, but I love your energy and enthusiasm, my friend. Everybody follow Bobby Rios's lead. Let's get that vault done. Again, there's only 7 boxes left, 3 headliners, Puka Nacua, Lawrence Taylor, and Phil Simms. And again, I keep harping on it all week. Guys like Puka Nacua are who you're going to want to have. You're going to want to have those items, that memorabilia, those autographs when the season is in full swing. And it's going to be a lot easier to get them now than to get them once the season starts. Even once preseason starts, it's going to be a lot harder.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
To find the opportunity. Like, the spots, it's easy to pick off spots in a break right now. I can casually take 1 or 2 right here. Maybe I get 3. Who knows? But again, once the full swing of the football season is amongst us, not going to be quite the same.
No,
not going to be quite the same. So let us know where you want to go. But yeah, all that said. It's been a real fun morning. I've really enjoyed the conversation, although there hasn't been too much time for conversation because look at the table here.
We have been busy.
But I've been loving the chat as well. There was that one little oil slick that we hit where there's some mass confusion, but we figured it out. We persevered. We communicated. The most important thing, we all communicated together like adults, and we figured it out.
Yeah,
everything's gonna be okay. My wife, she's a professional dog groomer. I don't know why I had to say professional dog groomer. She doesn't do it for a hobby. And I just had to let her know last night that our dear friends, the Mullets, have put in adoption papers for Labradoodle.
Oh yeah.
This is no shout out to any doodle owners out there, but the majority of doodle owners don't know how to own a doodle. One, they're not hypoallergenic. Sorry, they're not.
Yeah.
2, you have to brush that thing constantly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, do not get mad when you take them to the groomer and they needed to get shaved down because they're matted to heck.
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they are constant upkeep. And if there are any doodle owners out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just had to break it to her that our dear friends are going to be potentially coming into a Labradoodle, and she just started spiraling. Just like, no, their daughter's never going to want to own another dog again, this and that, this and that. And I just had to keep telling her, babe, it's going to be fine. They're going to come to you to ask for advice and stuff like that, you know, because it became a very emotional decision. But it's like, I'm telling you now, so you can gather your thoughts, organize your thoughts, and provide good feedback
Right.
when they do finally come and ask. I feel like we exercised that today here in the break room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything all right?
I'm just
Staring off into the middle distance here?
It's been I'm listening to what you're saying, but it's been a week. So
Sure, it's been a week.
I'm just surviving over
Yeah.
here.
You know what you should do? Take a day off.
It's not gonna happen.
Well, you know
I
what?
appreciate the sentiment.
Life is lived in the day offs. You know what? You know how you're going to find more inspiration for what you do and how you're going to get better at your job? You take a day off and live a little life. And you could bring that experience to the job next time.
It's possible.
Sorry I'm yelling at you to take a day off.
Okay, Dad. All right, it's fine.
That's the kind of dad I'd be if we're ever going to have kids, which we're probably not. It's just like, hey, take it easy. Stop working so hard.
Yeah.
Go to the pool.
Oh, I wish I could go to a pool right now. It's still not warm enough.
It is not, but boy.
It definitely dropped down last night at the Boomers
Yeah.
game. I was in a polo and some,
Jeez.
because we were doing interviews
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It dropped down so quick. I bought a Boomers quarter zip. It was an impulse buy, but I was like, the only thing I have in this car is a jacket and a sweatshirt, and neither of them look good for interviews. So I was like, I gotta look fresh. I might as well wear something.
Well, times like that, it's not
tough to
even
see.
an impulse buy. It's a necessity
Yeah,
buy.
well, yeah, it was a
There's-
necessity. Well,
we got caught like that one night
Considering
at
it was $62 for a quarter zip. I was
Dog.
like,
First of all, merch prices
a
are
nice
crazy.
quarter
And guess
zip,
what? They're only going to get worse.
Yeah,
We were at Universal Studios last October, and it was shockingly chilly.
Yeah,
and so that's how I got my I Heart Ginger sweatshirt.
there you go.
Because they have that one Irish store at Universal
Oh, yeah,
Studios.
yeah.
And my wife, a ginger, said, you're chilly. I'm buying you a sweater. You're going to wear what I say.
Dang. Well,
so
she
I
picked
said,
right.
Yes, ma'am.
She picked correctly.
That's not exactly how it went down, but y'all know how it goes. How we
Yeah.
doing? We got any more sold here?
Nothing at the moment that I can see. So
All right.
I think we're gonna have to be wrapping things up here
No.
pretty soon.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, no, I know.
I want to
don't
open that
either.
Warren Sapp.
We can close it
I
out.
want to
guys.
86 the black and blue.
Close it out. Why not?
Gang. Gang. What it do? Michael. What's your middle name?
Paul.
Michael Paul Napolitano.
Yeah.
NPN, as it were.
Yeah.
The Michael Paul Network.
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
How we feel about our table here?
I am loving our table, to be honest with you. I was thinking about this while you were explaining about the matted hair and the doodles. So I don't. Oh, this is so tough because first and foremost, because it's just an authentic, and I say just an authentic, it's so nice.
Again, you gotta stop othering.
I know, right?
Stop othering the helmets. Again, the way you
this-
talk about the reps.
Was this black and blue?
Yeah.
What was black and blue about this?
I think there's like a bit of a scuff somewhere, but again, I think it's towards the crown of the helmet or like the top. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
like,
yeah.
okay. All right. So
Like sometimes you're like, okay, I see it. It
Yeah.
still looks great. It's still a great helmet. Still a great autograph. And then other times you're like, I guess.
Mr. Sims, I'm going to have to put you at number 5. Beautiful alternate. Love the red on here. But it just can't stack up as well as some of these speed flexes that we have. The artistic vision on both the Romo and the Marshall Falk. But also, how about the Eagles bucket over here? That chrome is so
Yeah.
beautiful. I am going to go... This is so tough. I don't want to put this Jazz Chisholm at number 4 because I love the blue on there and I love Jazz Chisholm and I love that we won it for Tanya here.
Yeah.
But I have to throw that at 4 because of the lineup of speed flexes that we have here.
Don't worry, it'll get love.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. She's won 2 Florida things now.
Well, and again, look who you're sitting across from.
Right, she's won a Jazz Chisholm, and what did I pull for her was the Tyreek Hill jersey.
Tanya, go move to Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, exactly. So then I guess my number 3. And this is so tough. It's neck and neck. I know who my number 1 is right now, but the number 3, just because we've seen a lot of them, I'm gonna put the Saquon at number 3. We see a lot of Chromes. We see a lot of Saquon in this room. That means, I don't know, Jim. I'm gonna be putting Tony Romo at number 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means this Falk's gonna be 1, huh?
And Marshall Falk is number 1. Now, I'm not saying Marshall Falk is any better of a player than Tony Romo, but look at that Rams logo on the side. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen anything like that. I love the little Rams decals in there as well.
Yeah.
That is my number 1, no doubt.
And the surprise Marines logo there, a little Semper Fi, hoorah.
Yeah.
Where's Robbie, man?
Yeah. No kidding. He's coming in next.
All right, my my Letterman style 5-1. Hee hee. Bottom to top. I'm gonna go with the Philium Sims on that beautiful Flash authentic for the Giants. Again, I love that it's on Flash too. It's really cool. That red really pops. My number 4, I'm gonna go with this Marshall Falk.
Wow. Okay.
I think the fumes from it made me a little high.
Yeah. That'll be good.
So that was a little shocking, just from my point of view. But yeah, not necessarily my my bag when it comes to color scheme.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of color scheme, I'm gonna go with the Eagles Saquon Barkley at number 3. So we got him at the same spot, which means, look. Am I a homer? Yeah, I haven't lived there for a long, long time, but I'm still gonna go with that. You can't call it aqua, you can't call it teal. I don't know what kind of blue that is, but that's a beautiful Marlins helmet right there.
It is.
And again, just one last farewell and goodbye to Jazz Chisholm. It was a good few years there, and I'm glad all your rookie cards are gonna be in Marlins uniforms, the same as Miguel Cabrera. So, haha.
Yeah, right.
We get one more over on y'all. Same way Trevor Hoffman's rookie cards are on Marlins.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that Jazz Chisholm. And again, the Tanya of it all. Love pulling you winners, Tanya. That's what's up. And my number 1 is, it's going to be, Macho Man, Tony Romo. Yeah.
There you go.
It's, he's going to rise to the top there, Jim. Yeah. But also, again, like, I challenge you when you get closer to this to like look at the shadowing and the way that they incorporated the 2 different stars and stuff. You might think about it again. And again, black and blue, black and blue, black and blue, black and blue. Get out of here. Dented cans.
Yeah.
Dented cans.
Not even really, though, you know?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's going to do it here for us. It's 11:22 in the morning. Thank y'all so much for your time, your ears, your eyes, your purchases of spots, your wins, all that good stuff. Also, speaking of, when you do get your items, when they are mailed and they arrive at your doorstep, by all means, take video, take pictures of you opening up your boxes, tag us in them. We want to see that your face with elation as you get your eyes for the first time in person on these buckets, on these lids, on these items, these beautiful, beautiful pieces. And tag us. Let us know. We want to see it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Hit us up. Follow us there as well. Thank you so much, Shoe Dog. Really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks, Shoe Dog.
Yeah, thank you to everyone here at Ultimate Autographs. Congratulations to all our winners today, this morning. Thank you to all of our staff here at Ultimate Autographs. Y'all best in the biz. Keep it locked here on Facebook, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, Friday nights, midnights. That's all that we've got here. Mike, any final thoughts?
Nope. Thank you again for all of you guys being patient in the chat with us today. I know we had a little hiccup, but we figured that out. We got you going. And we got you guys some wins, so congratulations.
That's what's up, y'all. Mike, thank you so much for everything you do today here, co-hosting and producing. I'm your host, Rip Camelucci. Thank y'all so much for watching. Enjoy your Friday. Have a beautiful weekend, and let's win those breaks.